Hey, I'm on a safari and I'm looking for a wild bunch of beasts who want to break free from society and have a reason to become self-sufficient, to maybe have a house, to maybe have a career, to be able to go ahead and transform wood into tables and furniture and houses and all those kind of things. But the safari starts here. And where it ends up at may be your doorstep or your chance to come here and fulfill your dreams. What sort of dreams? How about to have all the tools to be able to go ahead and do the routing, to make tables that are just incredible out of mesquite that you could never afford to buy? Or perhaps to build houses. You never know what you might find. But in this particular instance, I have a chance for people to get into business, to be able to move out here, to have a place to stay, to have workspaces they can lease to work on houses, dog houses, cat houses, chicken coops. And that's so they can use up all of these materials. And on top of that, have land where they can go ahead and build and then develop a business. And hopefully be able to take that business all around. In other words, spread it, share it. We've got planers, we've got routers, we've got saws. I mean, not just one saw, not just two saws. I've got lots of saws. Table saws going up to 440 amps. Got spares. These are going to be going out to different places. That's a router, nice heavy duty router. There's a shop buried underneath all this, believe it or not, saws and everything. We have projects going on. And this is a little showroom where we show some things off and have a little bit of a studio. Now, imagine if you come here and be part of this, help clean it all up, and use the tools safely to create the most incredible projects. Salvage art. We call it salvage art because what you're doing is you're taking salvage and making artistic things. For example, imagine pieces of glass. Look at that. We've got lots of them. Stained glass to build into houses. One of your houses, if you choose to move here and build your house here and live in Salvage, Texas, only a few will get to actually live here full time, but you would be able to go ahead and have a place to do a shop and even a place to sell stuff. But we have marketplaces in mind, and that way the artists who live here will have a place to sell. All the materials you see, all this can be used for art or to build houses. And the idea is to create the next group of stewards that will carry all this forward and build out of it and then make outposts down the road so others can do it too. This is a really nice little set called a secretary, and this would go in between two rooms. This is a door set. That's just the top, and that's one of the sides. There is so much lumber, so many tools, from the electrical to the plumbing. Unbelievable for most people. Lighting. There's all sorts of windows, texture glass. There's even fireplaces to go on the ends of the houses that have never been used. Tin, oh my goodness. All the tin, 4,000 feet of it. And you'd be able to, as a resident here, you would be able to pick from this, build with it, and the profits, you get a quarter of them or better, depending on the projects. And then you share the rest with the community. It pays all the taxes, all the utilities for everybody that lives here. That is a limited number of people because you get too many people, they won't get along. And so this is just the fastener section. And we've got fasteners, anchors, staples, enough to build a number of houses just sitting here. Some of this stuff, not cheap. These are bolts, galvanized bolts, $7 a piece. And then as far as things to work with, I just might have a few doors. And these come from Buffalo, New York, and all over. Some of them come from Lincoln, Nebraska. A lot of them come from Texas. And these aren't just junky doors. These are nice ass doors. Look at the wire in that one. That's wire in the glass. slats in a door on a nice door. Chicken wire. Great doors. Now, all this could be used to build with by anybody that decides to live here. And the buy-in, believe it or not, is only $25,000 to $50,000, depending on how big of a space you want, because you get all the materials to build a house as part of the deal. Yes, the materials to build your tiny or small home to live here for the rest of your life is included in the price on the space to put it on. Now imagine being able to pick from these, and these would be part of your potential package. The ones that come here first get to pick the best. And guess what? Just that set of doors, for example, you're going to save yourself $995 a set, because that'd be part of your $25,000 package of materials to build your house with that you're going to put on the space. This is just a set of pantry doors. Look at that there. Dang. 8 foot high. And it's a matched pair with no broken glass, all original. So many things to work with. And if you decide to be one of those few people that decides to not necessarily live here, but to have a house here. Oh, this is so sweet. And if you decide to have a space here, you don't have to even build a house. You can take all the materials all the way across the country to where you want to take them to. And not only do you get that number of materials, 25,000, but if you decide not to live here and just trade in your space for materials, I have millions and millions of dollars in materials sitting here waiting for the right people. And they pay $25,000 per space. For them, they could walk away with this, and it might only be valued on their package at $3,000, $4,000 out of their $25,000 for a stairwell that goes up 12 feet. Behind it is just all trim. On the very top is walnut and butternut trim. In the backgrounds, you can see at the top, way over there, tongue groove, 12-inch wide, longleaf pine, all this stuff, all the way back is yours to choose from, and either carry away or build your house and salvage and stay here till your dying day. Wow. You ever heard of an offer like that? Well, unfortunately, you only have 10 days probably, if you heard this today, to make a decision, to get in touch. Maybe even come see us, or if you live around the world and you want to get involved, you can escrow the money. And on November 1st, whoever gets to do this buys in all of this. If you put in $25,000, you get $100,000 in materials if you choose to take it away, instead of keep your space and get the materials. So you get $25,000 in materials and a space to keep for the rest of your life with no utilities. And that means no electric, no water fees, and no taxes. Because all this stuff you see around you is going to be here for everybody who's here to make stuff out of. And as we sell it, you don't have to pay for it to make it. As we sell it, you then get to go ahead and keep part of the profits, a big part of it, as in 25% just off the top, but all your expenses paid. Never, after the $25,000 or $50,000 down payment, you'll never have another payment except to live long enough to be able to enjoy it. It's a life estate. Okay, 8 minutes, 54 seconds. Too much. Talk to you again soon. Following up.